Sir Jim Ratcliffe has gone ahead to break silence on his 25% minority stake that was confirmed yesterday by the club of Manchester United. Welcome to the United Matters channel. How are you guys and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rock and David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name and hope you guys are really having a fantastic time wherever you are, and continue to subscribe to this channel. Happy Boxing Day, and for everyone watching in through here onto the United Matters channel, we wish you a happy new year in advance. So today is really a very important day that most of you really know what it's all about, and most of you have been really waiting to hear from the man himself, that is Sir Jim Ratcliffe, and here he comes and he's talking to you in a very proper manner. Now, the Muslims, Barakallahu Fikum, and let's go straight into the statement that's going to head to put out to the Manchester United Supporters Trust, and we just want to really break it down and really see exactly whether it holds water and it's really making us optimistic or pessimistic. Sir Jim Ratcliffe to Man United Supporters Trust, he said, "Dear Man United Supporters Trust, I wanted to write to you at this time, given the critical role of the fans to the future of Manchester United, as we recognize our responsibility as custodians of the club on your behalf. I believe we can bring sporting success on the pitch to complement the undoubted commercial success that the club has enjoyed. It will require time and patience alongside rigor and highest level of professionalism management. You are ambitious for Man United, and so we are. There are no guarantees in sport, and change can inevitably take time, but we are in it for the long time, and together we want to help the Man United. We want to take Man United back to where the club belongs, at the very top of English, European, and world football. I take the responsibility very seriously. Please note that, as with any deal, it is subject to the usual regulatory sign-offs process, and therefore we do not expect to speak publicly about club matters until after the deal has been confirmed or completed 100%. So it obviously comes to our notice that Sir Jim Ratcliffe is really excited about this project, and I think he's going to give it his all, and he's going to do the needful. And I was going to talk about sporting success. He believes they can really get us sporting success on the pitch. You know, sporting success on the pitch. That's what I was going to talk about. And by the way, to bring sporting success on the pitch, you need to do lots of things, and that's what he's going to talk about, like changing the people down at the club of Manchester United, because if you don't change them, then how will you really get to where you're supposed to be? Because if they've been here, that means they've gone ahead to find themselves in a situation that they've not been able to deliver, meaning that heads must roll. This is something the Glazers have not been good at doing. You know, it has been a team for the mates, and they've not gone ahead to obviously give them a very good go at what they're supposed to be doing. So for Sir Jim, he has to see heads roll at the club of Manchester United. If they don't roll, we won't really get to know exactly, you know, where our future lies. But if you see to it that a new CEO is going to be put on, you know, a new sporting director is going to be really hired, those are the two most important positions of the club, because you need to bring in people who know exactly what the game of football is all about. And it's been one of those moments that you will never at any one point really forget to hint about, that towards the end of the year 2023, United brought in a man known as Sir Jim Ratcliffe. He brought in a CEO. Sorry about that. He brought in a CEO known as Joan Cloud, you know, and he went ahead to transform everything to the advantage of the club of Manchester United. He'll be remembered in history, and 10 years of suffering looks like I've gone ahead to come to an end, because if you're having people at the top who know exactly what they do, then you anticipate that a lot is going to happen, and Erik ten Hag will have a chance to really perform at high levels, you know, and give United the best that we deserve in this term of Sir Jim Ratcliffe. And for me, I went ahead to credit the Glazers that however much they're still here and we don't want them here, we want them to leave 100%. we should obviously we should obviously hail them for noticing that for the past 10 years they've gone ahead to try to make it happen as far as the managing football operations at Man United was concerned, and they failed. Now they've gone ahead to obviously sell off a minority stake of 25% of their big class shares, and it has resulted into them knowing that we are not good at obviously getting these out of the way, and it's really very important. And that's why I've gone ahead to obviously give him a very huge praise, because he deserves it. He really deserves it. The Glazers deserve it, because they've gone ahead to realize that we cannot really move on with this. You know, let's get in people who are really competent on the job, who can obviously make decisions and really sack and hire. That is the most important bit of it all. And Sir Jim Ratcliffe has talked about them not coming out publicly to put in a very huge statement about what they're going to do at Man United, because their 25% minority stake takeover is pending, to the Premier League approval. And when the Premier League comes in and really approves them, it will be something important for us to see to it. How do they start? And the January transfer window is really one of those moments we expect them to operate best, but it might take them today. It was confirmed on 24th, right? So around 20th January, that's when we expect their approval to come in through, and then they'll start really doing their work at the club of Manchester United. But I anticipate the best of him, and it's always good to obviously give room for new people to obviously see how they're going to operate, and never block change. The more you block change, the more you're obviously going to find yourself in a situation of really costing yourself. Then Jamie Jackson has come out and really said the following about Sir Jim Ratcliffe, that Sir Jim Ratcliffe is expected to ask an external audit to access Man United structure and expenditure with a view of executing a major streamlining exercise, meaning as many as 300 jobs are potentially under threat. Sir Jim Ratcliffe believes staff members, which are a minimum of 1,000, could be reduced by between 25% to 30%, and so will instruct a blue chip accountant to audit the club. That is it. And I would love this to be, because I'd love to see to it that an accountant an audit should be really given room to operate, because we need to know exactly how this money has been going, who is not doing his job, and we need to obviously first do what we call cutting costs. That's why you see to it that very many players are under threat. They don't know where their future lies at the club of Manchester United. You get? And that is going to hate to put them in a very, very, very bad situation as far as them are concerned. But we, the fans, are really happy that we've finally gotten a person who can come in through and obviously put in a shift at the club of Manchester United and really take us to where we deserve to be. So, to me, as a fan of United, who has been here, seeing Sir Alex Ferguson really win us very many trophies, and then see the team imploding, I really know that this has been the missing piece in the jigsaw of Manchester United. That's why Sir Jim Ratcliffe has gone ahead to really tell you that financially, this team has been doing fine. It has been doing financial wonders, and trust me, it's one of the best performing teams. So, being the best performing team, financially, not on the pitch, really shows you how good we are going to be if at all we get in a person who is obviously going to help us really perform well. Meaning that no team is going to match our income at the club of Manchester United, and we'll be getting in players that are really world class, provided all goes as to plan. So guys, tell me your thoughts about Sir Jim Ratcliffe promising huge sporting success at the club of Manchester United when they are fully given rights by the Premier League to obviously take over the club of Manchester United. Rokan David is my name. This is the third video of the day. More is yet to come. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload here. The next time I'm here, I'm going to be really doing what we call the team news of Manchester United versus Aston Villa, and we'll be discussing exactly what you guys will be thinking about that starting 11, on whether Amrabat will be in all not. May the living to God bless you abundantly. Rock and David remains my name. I sign out for now. The Muslims Barakallahu Fikum.